Good morning everyone, and thank you for coming to our meeting for today.
Good morning, Dato'.
My name is AZIZ and I am the CEO of LOIS. For today's agenda, we will be focusing on activities for our next program, that is fundraising program for autistic and special individual needs. Before we begin, is there any absentees?
Good morning everyone, I am NORNADHIRAH as Secretary of LOIS. Before we proceed any further, I'd like to take a moment to acknowledge the absence of Mr. Harris, who was unable to attend today's meeting due to his daughter's bad health condition. Mr. Harris apologizes and look forward to joining us in the next session. Any updates or responsibilities relevant to his role will be noted and shared with him accordingly.
Thank you for your responses. So the first item of our agenda is the previous last minute of meeting. And can you summarize the meeting?
Yes. So in our last meeting, we discussed several venue options and we identified the Berjaya Mega Market as the most strategic location due to its high foot traffic, central location and supportive management. We agreed to explore more about their flexibility and hosting for the campaign there, so including the availability, cost and space requirements. That's all for the previous meeting.
Okay, so everyone approve?
Yes.
Then we will all agree on our previous last minute meeting. And let's move on to our main agenda, that is focusing on discussing about fundraising program for autistic and special needs individuals. So is there anyone who have an ideas on what activities that we can do?
Okay, my name is NURSHAMIR as the financial management. My idea of activities for this event is Lego Technic Build, or I call it Master Builder. As we know, children with autism tend to be more creative and imaginative with their mind. So for the activities, I suggest that we could create an obstacle where they have to create a small vehicle by using the Lego techniques to bypass it. Will we be the one that's providing the material such as gear, motor, battery and more. And after a roundup, I calculate the budget is around 1,000 ringgit for my activities.
Is there any objection?
Okay, Head of Finance, Mr. Wan, I want to suggest about the Lego activity. May I suggest to prepare a clear plan on whether the activity will be on tables or the floor. Just in case this proposal is approved, it will really affect space layout and safety.
For the planning for my activity, we will be using both the table and the floor. The floor is where the obstacle will be put in, and also the table is for all the Lego material that we put, so they're easier for them to create and choose. So that's all.
Thank you for your explanation. Okay, so Mr. White, so may I know, do you need anything from technical teams?
For the technical team, yes, we do need something like the camera and also the lighting. There's also might be some. We will be using the lighting usually for the booth. That's all.
Okay, so if needed, I can set up a time-lapse camera to capture the entire activity progress from preparation to participation. So which is we can later edit and put it on our social media.
That is a nice idea and I approve it.
I approve your idea and that is very brilliant. So we'll be moving on to our next ideas.
Okay, good morning everyone. I'm Sophia, the head of marketing and promotion. For our upcoming initiative, I would like to propose an activity focused on autism awareness, starting with a motivational talk featuring influential and relevant speakers. I named this motivational talk as the heart of autism. My goal from this motivational talk is to raise awareness about autism through personal and professional insight, breaking the stigma and common misconceptions about autism, guide and help new autism parents to raise their special child, and lastly, encourage empathy, inclusion, and support within our community. For the proposed speaker, I think we shall invite Dr. AZIZ. She is a mother of 2 autistic children and an experienced speaker on autism parenting. Her journey is both inspiring and educational, especially for those unfamiliar with the realities of raising neurodivergent children. Additionally, I suggest inviting you to speak as someone with an autistic older brother. It adds a personal, heartfelt perspective. This will shows how our company appear friendly to the neurodivergent community. And the estimated budget for this talk is just 3,000 ringgit. And it's just paying the influencer to give the talk.
That is a brilliant idea.
So do you agree to become the secondary speaker of our motivational talk?
Yes, I agree. Because as you know, I have a brother that have autism, and I know that we can cut the cost for our next program.
Thank you.
Does anyone here want to express their feelings towards the activities that Hana brought?
So you need to invite many big staff, and how much do you think that will be the cost?
I think it's just 1,500.
And then it's accessible.
Ms. Sophia, I just want to share a concern. If the VIP guest is not fully confirmed yet, it's better we prepare a breakout option early. Since the event date is fixed, we won't be able to change the schedule later. We can also invite Dr. Arif from IIUM. He is a well-known professor, and also he taught a lot about how to treat autism well. Okay, thank you.
So, we will be moving on to the next ideas.
Okay, so Assalamualaikum everyone. My name is AISYAH. I am the head of technical department. So as we all know, our venue, MAHAMAD, is a public open space with high foot traffic. So that gives us a great opportunity to attract not just supporters but also casual visitors who might stop by and become donors. So here's my proposal, cupcake decorating contest. So it is a fun, colorful, hands-on activity where participants will pay a small fee to join, and in return they will get a plain cupcake and decorating materials like icing, sprinkles, and edible toppers. So their goal is to make the most creative cupcake in a set of time. So we will have a few judges from our company to pick the winners based on creativity, neatness, and maybe even how well they stick to the theme like hope, love, and support reason. So why I choose this activity? So the cupcake decorating contest is a low cost with a high engagement activity that doesn't require expensive equipment but manages to attract a wide range of participants from children and teens to adult and families. So it serves as a crowd magnet, the vibrant hands-on nature of decorating cupcake with visual appeal. Okay, so it is open up an extra fundraising opportunity through public voting, where each vote for the fan favorite cupcake can be done with a small donation, such as RM1. This is RM1. Okay, so for the budget, it's around 100 to 120 ringgit. So if we charge just 5 ringgit per participant and get 30 people to join, that's 150 already, 50 ringgit already. So, okay, that's all.
Ms. AISYAH, I understand the cupcake decorating contest is meant to be fun and hands-on, but I personally don't think it's the right fit for this event. Firstly, it's quite messy and chaotic, which may be overwhelming for autistic children who struggles with textures, smells, or too much sensory input at once. Don't you think so?
I will consider that later. They say thank you for your concern.
Does anyone have any thoughts about the activities for decorating cupcakes?
Yes, I do. Head of Technical, Miss AISYAH. Can I know regarding the cupcake decorating contest? I just want to highlight that if this activity is selected, we will need to consider hygiene, weather, condition, and food handling. Since the event is quite long and outdoors, it may be challenging to keep the cupcake fresh for sale and decorating.
Okay, so I truly understand and respect the hygiene concerns raised regarding the cupcake decorating contest. However, I believe the issue can be effectively managed with clear planning and proper precautions. So my proposal includes preparing engraving pack decorating kits for each participants which will include a cream cupcake, seed icing, and pre-portioned topping to minimize handling and contaminations.
Okay, thank you for your brilliant solution.
Does anyone wants to add up? If there is no, then we will move on to the next point.
Alright, as the head of logistics of coordinator, I would like to propose face painting activity for our fundraising event. This activity is colorful, engaging, and suitable for children, especially those with autism. It gives them space and fun experience while allowing them to express creativity and fun. For face painting, it's simple to manage and doesn't require a large space. One small booth with basic material will be enough. It is an activity that can run throughout the day, and children can enjoy freely whenever they feel comfortable. To make sure this activity goes well, I suggest we hire one face painter to handle the painting professionally. The face painter will work as we confirm 10 a.m. to 8 p.m., which cover the full duration of the event. One helper from our team can be there to assist if needed. The total estimated budget, I highlight this for our head of financial, is 710 ringgit. This includes all painting materials, setup meets, and full day payment for our face painter. If this proposal is approved by the chairman, I am ready to handle the logistics, prepare the materials, and make sure the setup is complete before the event starts. That's all from me, thank you. And I hope the committee will consider this proposal during the end meeting. Thank you.
Okay. I like your brilliant ideas. And if does anyone want to add any new ideas?
So, as a secretary for this committee, I'm pleased to present my ideas on the upcoming autism fundraising campaign. I've been working on event planning and coordination, specifically focusing on collective engagement activities like talent shows and open mic events. So these activities are not only designed to raise funds but also to foster inclusion, celebrate neurodiverse talent, and promote autism awareness in the community. They offer a welcoming platform where participants can talk and express themselves freely in a supportive place. So, referring to talent shows events, each evening will showcase music, spoken word, dance, and performance by both neurotypical and neurodivergent individuals. These activities is aimed to highlight the creative strength of the autism community. So our open mic activities are more casual and community-driven. This allows for a relaxed and inclusive atmosphere. Attendees will be invited to perform or speak freely, creating a meaningful connections and awareness. So for the estimate budget for these activities combined is around 1,000 ringgit and 1,200 ringgit. So here's the list. First, for the stage rental, we took almost 500 ringgit. Sound equipment for 250 ringgit. Promotional materials 200 ringgit. Ticket printing 150 ringgit. For lastly, the volunteer support or thank you tokens, we could do about 100 ringgit. So for these activities, we aim to raise about 2,000 or 2,000 to 3,000 through a combination of ticket sales, donations, merchandise, and event sponsorship. Early ticket pricing and donations options will be made available online and through our social media platforms to promote these activities.
Okay. So basically, the ideas of making the open mic and talent show is amazing, and I like it. And I have my own thoughts also. I would like to make an activity about drawing contest. It's not actually a contest, but it is for the autistic and special need individuals to express their feelings, because sometimes they are creative in their own ways. So my ideas is to make them draw something that they can imagine they have, and my budget for it is about 1,250 ringgit for the drawing, for the paper, and for the color pencil stationery. Does anyone want to object me?
I'm sorry, Jared, if this is out of our topic about your activity, but I want to ask the secretary, thank you for your activity submission. So, if this activity is selected, I kindly suggest that the full equipment list, like mic setup, background sound, and timing. So, the plan for head of technical, Ms. AISYAH, can plan smoothly, as for my part also.
Okay, I will send the list approximately as soon as possible for you guys to handle it.
Alright, thank you.
Okay, so let's discuss the budget. So the head of finance, please provide all of the information about the budget.
Okay, about the event that we're planning, after further calculation to our company budget, it is that we have limit of 50,000 ringgit and we cannot go over the budget. So I suggest we make a vote to choose only 4 activities.
4 activities.
Yes, only 4 activities.
Okay. Does anyone have any suggestion?
I guess we all can agree that 50,000 is the correct one.
So you are agree with 4 activities?
Yes.
Okay.
And then for 50K and with all the activities, I don't think it's that. I don't think we require that much lot of money. I think 40K is already enough. How about another 10K? We donate it to the autism charity.
Actually, would be a great idea.
I approve your ideas. For the head of finance,
Yes.
what is your job scope on getting ready for the campaign?
As the head of financial, as the financial manager, my job is to calculate how many money we need to use on our event, which is, like I said, is only around 50,000 ringgit, which I think is enough for this event, which we put in last minute as the location and all. And we cannot go over the budget because we have very limited. And for the balance of the budget, which is around 10K, and I agree with the idea to donate the money to people with autism.
Okay. So I want the secretary to write it down. Okay. And for the head of technician, what will be your job scope?
So, as the head of technical, my job is to make sure every activity runs smoothly, safely, and professionally. So, both behind the scene and in front of the public, I will set up a central control table to monitor all technical scenes and monitor all technical systems, include sounds, media, and electricity. To prepare for any unexpected issues, I propose we rent a small generator or power bank system as a backup power source. For the better coordinations, especially in a large open venue like the Jaya Mega Mall, we can use multiple keys or wireless headset for internet communication between the technical, marketing and logistic teams. So I also plan to train a small team of tech volunteers to assist at each activity stations, helping manage microphones, slideshow or any other technical needs. So lastly, I suggest we display event content timer on the screen to help keep all activities on schedule and maintain the flow of the program.
Okay. Okay. For the head of logistics, do you understand what job will you do?
Okay, thank you, Chairperson. So I understand what my role is in this event. So as the logistic coordinator, I will just simplify my job scope to all of my committee. My responsibility is to manage the physical setup for the entire event. This includes arranging tables, chairs, equipment, and make sure every activity has enough space and proper flow. Once the final list of activity is confirmed by other committee, I will start planning the layout and work closely with each team, especially head of technical, to ensure everything is prepared and runs smoothly on the event day. That's all.
Thank you for your explanation. Now, I want the head of marketing to explain how we want to promote and create awareness for this fundraising program.
My team plan to promote the event through social media, live streaming to be exact. We will do IG or FB live on how our event will go through that day. So I will need Miss AISYAH to help me prepare all the equipments. Also to make our brand known for handling this medical program, why not by giving out free gift to all the attendees. I was thinking of giving a small bottles of our latest collections of aromatherapy oil. I chose aromatherapy oil because it's known to promote calmness and emotional regulation, especially helpful for autistic individuals who may experience sensory overload. It also serves as a symbolic gift and a reminder to take care of one's mental and emotional well-being. This aligns perfectly with both of the theme of our event and the values we aim to promote.
Okay, thank you. So for the secretary, do you have any suggestion or anything to add up?
Yeah, I have a suggestion. So to enhance the campaign, I would like to propose a few complementary activities like a sensor-friendly movie screening or any other family fun fair with games, booths, and awareness activities. So for this, our communication strategy includes digital flyers, local class rallies, social media campaigns, and school or community partnerships. We're working to ensure our message is inclusive, engaging, and far-reaching. So to conclude, I'm excited about the creative direction of these activities and the opportunity to make a difference. I welcome any suggestions or collaborations as we finalize plans.
Have you considered the budget for you to add the other activities?
Yeah, I have considered the budget for these two activities that I propose as any idea. It's the same budget, around 1,200 ringgit to 1,000 to 500 ringgit. It's the range of the amount.
Okay, I will consider that. And I want the head of finance to properly mark and calculate the right amount of money of all the programs that we are going to accept.
Okay, I will calculate and send it to you later.
And for the logistic, I want you to contact the number of the motivational doctor that we will provide. And for the head of marketing, I want you to draft a press release to be released later.
Okay.
And for the technical, I want you to make sure that everything on the event is going to be okay, smoothly.
Alright.
For the secretary, I want you to find more volunteer for our fundraising program.
Okay, we'll show you that.
Okay. And
Before we end the meeting, I would like to add something. As you know, Benjamin Lumon is popular around the area, popular around Westgate Bazaar. So my suggestion is we could make like extra money by renting the spot for people outside to start selling like maybe like selling their food or beverage or anytime. With this, we can gain more. Budget for our event.
That's quite a brilliant idea. I will agree with that, and we will make consideration before we approve that. Okay? And does anyone wants to suggest any last thoughts?
I think that we will be.
Okay. So if there is no any ideas left, I want to finalize the date and timeline for our campaign. Okay. So our finalized plans is on 28 February, and our launch campaign is on 3rd April. It is on Autistic Day, and it is a very perfect time to do the campaign. Okay. And so we wrap up by 31st March. So everyone is agree with that?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Everyone is already clarified with their activities and thoughts. And I want to make the last voting for the activities that will be approved for our campaign. The first one will be drawing contest. Who vote yes and who vote no? Please raise your hand for yes. Okay. Then we will approve the drawing contest activity. Yes. Secretary, please write down.
Yes.
For the second activity, who votes for cupcake decoration contest? It's a minority. We will consider that. One vote. And for the Lego technique, does anyone agree? Who votes for that? Okay. Quite a major right now. And for the motivational talk with Doctor and me, does anyone agree? So it's a major also. And for the open mic and talent show, who votes for it? Okay, it's a major also. For the last activity, that is face painting, does anyone wants to vote? Okay, 2 persons. Okay, so based on the result of the voting, I can see here is that open mic, Lego technique, drawing contest, and motivational talk have quite major voting. So I will take it as our main activities for the campaign. Everyone agree with it?
Yes.
Thank you all for your contributions for today. Our next meeting will be looking forward. If there are no further questions, this meeting is adjourned. Have a great day.
Thank you.
Thank you.